excited about it. And a little, oh. Hi, I'm Sissy Sue.
And I'm Sissy
I
Bob.
don't see the red light on.
It's
okay.
on. Put your glasses on, Sissy.
Vanity won't let me put my glasses on.
We're the Hillbillypreppergals.
That's right. And today,
that's
right. Today, folks, we're talking about seeds.
Which is
number 8.
Can you see that? Can you see that?
I can see it just fine. Because I got it memorized. It's number 8 on the top 25 things needed during a national emergency.
Okay. And this is per Sissy's condensed list.
This is a condensed list that I condensed down. Now, before we get started, this is for the people out there who have never planted a seed in your life.
Okay. Or close to it.
Or close to it. If you are thinking that when the time comes, you're going to plant yourself a garden so that you and your family will have food, it may be advisable that you plant something now just to see if you can actually grow something.
If you can grow something, if your soil will grow something, and if your seeds will actually grow
something, right. And keep in mind that not all vegetables or not all flowers, herbs are for every area. So you may want to plant something that is for your area only.
Right.
But so what we're talking about, I actually went and bought some seeds for my survival vault. And do we have any shine? I'm parched.
You can have the shine afterwards.
Okay, I'm having one of those little hot flashes. I don't know, but
yeah,
I'm telling you.
Oh, the comments last time.
Oh, no. But I found something out. Evening primrose. That's the next thing I'm going to grow for those little flashes. But anyway, so I bought these seeds, and I got these from mypatriotsupply.com, and I really didn't want to open them.
She sure didn't. Let me tell you what. Sure didn't. You know how Sissy is about opening anything in her stores.
And what I did is I decided it may be best to try them out, make sure that they actually do work. Because I'll be honest, folks, I'm really leery about what people are selling on the internet. Because they can tell you one thing, but who's to say what's really in there?
Right, that's true, and that's what I told her. I said, open up them seeds. You can always order another one because they were only what, $18.99.
Well, I got.
And I say only. I know that's not cheap,
no,
but
this one is the Urban Garden Kit, and this one actually it came with a little garden book. It's got 25 garden seed varieties, including 18 vegetables, 3 vine fruits, 4 herbs, and these are all non-GMO, non-hybrid. Most of them are heirloom seeds. Okay. That's one thing that you really want to get.
Right, because then, why, Sissy? Because we can save the seeds from what we grow and use them to grow something else, hopefully, if we do it right.
That's right, and because I don't support Monsanto with their genetically engineered stuff, I'm telling you, Sissy. I like the old-fashioned God-made seeds, plant stuff.
That allows you to grow something, the same thing the next year with the seed.
Now, somebody's going to ask why I planted those carrots in the containers.
When you see the clip, and I teased Sissy about it, I was like, Sissy, ain't no one plants carrots to transplant. But Sissy, what'd you tell me?
I said, well, first of all, I don't want to just put a whole bunch of seeds in a slot in the garden and not know how many of those seeds germinated.
Because she was doing a germination test. So Sissy was doing a controlled test.
That's right.
And Did you believe it?
And it wasn't government funded. If it was, they need to fork over the check. But anyway.
Government funded. That's why it was so efficient.
That's right, it was efficient. So I planted 12, I put 1 seed in each pot and 12 pots, all 12, they germinated. Now, as a lot of gardeners know, carrots do resist transplanting.
I don't know, I never tried it.
Well, I tell you what I did. I gave them some margaritas, some little sunglasses, and they're chilling out in my garden right now. They're having a good time. They're healthy.
Did you catch that on video, Sissy?
What?
Them chilling out in the garden.
Well, I was out there with them. I was like,
I know every time I call down there, Mama goes, no, she's out in the garden working.
Oh, folks, I sit out in that garden. I got bug bites on me.
Sitting out in the garden.
But if the bugs are biting me, they're leaving my plants alone. So I'm okay with that.
All right.
But the carrots grew well. I did their red cabbage. I did the strawberries.
Right.
What else do I have in there?
You did basil.
Basil.
You did all kinds
of
stuff.
The basil and there was something else I had, was the green beans and stuff like that. Those seeds of change, which are organic, non-GMO, those did very well as well. I had really good success with those. The other seeds, now, I did chamomile. I actually got a tobacco seed, which I haven't tried that. I need to.
Oh, yeah, do that.
I know, for medicinal purposes.
Uh-huh.
But all those came from mypatriotsupply.com, and folks, they are great. They're fast shipping.
Right. And so we did a little clip of Sissy showing all her different little seeds and stuff. And then right after that, we're going to show a little clip of some of the things from out in the garden from seeds that I saved, which you'll be able to do if you use heirloom or non-GMO seeds. So you'll be able to do the same thing.
So if you don't have any seeds yet, get yourself a seed. Now, folks, I got a big bucket.
And this is, did we say number?
Number 8
on the list.
I got a big bucket full of seeds. I've got all kinds of seeds. I got everything that you can need. And when the time comes, I will be bartering. I'm also going to give stuff away to people and say, look, you want food? Here's some seeds. Grow it.
Right. And they can wait a while because you have to be patient when you're gardening.
That's right. You do. And it's a lot of work, so I'm not going to lie to you.
Ooh, doggy. That's
right.
That's why I'm glad Jonathan loves to water the garden.
And we're going to take a moment. We're going to tell the farmers out there, thank you for all the hard work you do, because honestly, a lot of people...
The non-GMO farmers, anyway.
That's right. We don't, not the Monsanto farmers. But a lot of people don't realize how hard it is to farm or garden. And I tell you what
it takes to produce a little bit. I mean, I always have a saying, and I was just laughing with Arkansas Prepper about this, but I plant 3 of everything.
One for you.
One for me, one for the bugs, and one for the weather.
One for the weather.
Well, and I'm lucky if I get to keep my 1.
We might have to change the philosophy. We might have to do 4. 1 for us, 1 for the bugs, 1 for the weather, and 1 for the neighbor.
Okay. That's a good plan, Sissy.
That's Christian.
I like that.
And you know, seeds, they're not like, I mean, really, you get a bag of seeds, $2 for those seeds of change.
Yeah.
Organic, non-GMO.
And you know what? If you planted the whole thing, that's a lot.
It is a lot. It is a lot. And the neighbor next door, she enjoys your watermelon.
Oh, so. She loves a watermelon, yeah.
But anyway, if you ain't got seeds, get some. MyPatriotSupply.com.
And if you get some, try them.
Seeds of Change, you can get them online. You can also get them at Walmart.
Yeah.
What's another one? The seeds.
We get them at Homestead Heritage.
Right, Homestead Heritage. But what's the other seeds that we bought that one day? The Seeds Exchange. We got
Seed Exchange.
The Seed Exchange at Whole Foods. I planted those as well, and I've got great germination with those. So
super, Sissy. Wrap it up.
WACJP. We ain't crazy.
Just prepared.
Just prepared.
Checking out.
And lots of garden stuff. I'm eating good in the neighborhood.
Love that fresh food, Sissy.
Evidently not enough.
Don't hold it. Just hit it.
I did. It's on. It's working. Okay, folks, here we are in this little greenhouse that I bought. Me and Sissy bought them at Tractor Supply, $20. Best $20 I ever spent. We have abundance. What this video is going to be about today is we're doing it on Patriot Seeds, or mypatriotseeds.com. I bought some seeds and I had them for my emergency, and then I decided, well, maybe I should check them out after we talked to Bear Prepper, and she said she had some that did not germinate. And here we have...
But hers weren't from Patriot Seeds. So
right, hers weren't from Patriot Seeds. But if you bought some seeds that you're thinking about keeping for long-term storage, you may want to open them up and just make sure that they will work for you. We've got little strawberry plants in here. And then in here we got the little basil, lavender, and rosemary. We've got little carrots. It says carrots. These are the German chamomile, which I also purchased at My Patriot Seeds. These are the radishes I just planted about 3 days ago. This is a red cabbage. Now, these down here are actually by Seeds of Change. They work as well. In fact, these germinated very well. Got green beans, lettuce, carrots, big squash, cucumbers, more basil, thyme. Goodness gracious, I got all kinds of stuff in here. It's overflowing.
All right, Sissy, let me show you.
Sissy, what you giving your squash? Moonshine or something?
Yeah, a little sip of moonshine in the morning gets them things perked right up.
Mine's not even that big.
These, Sissy, are all stuff that I grew from my own seeds that I saved from last year. Oh. And look at them green beans, Sissy, ain't they just crazy? And of course, now goes the big old truck by as usual. But last year, Sissy, I remember how many green beans I got.
Oh,
it was the gift that just kept right on giving all the way through to the freeze. And then part of them even survived part of the freeze. But anyway, I saved hundreds of seeds. Sissy, these are my tomatoes that I planted from the seeds from last year. And all that whole row of potatoes, those came from seed potatoes that I saved over the winter, and I cut them up and used them.
And that's how you did your sweet potatoes too, didn't you?
That is,
from the slips?
From the slips I did on the sweet potatoes. And here's some more squash.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, we're going to be good in the neighborhood.
More tomatoes, and then I've got garlic. I have not bought garlic in 5 years, Sissy. Always I save some of my own garlic cloves and plant them. And there's corn coming up, and we got more green beans and more peas.
To let people know, that corn also came from the seeds because Sissy gave me some of her seeds from the corn.
I did. And I think
this is non-GMO, non-Monsanto corn seeds.
Absolutely.
Anyway, folks.
So just to give you an idea of all the foods you can get for free if you save your own seeds. Okay? Alrighty.